Hi, I'm Denise, the KoalaMama, and in this video I'm going to share a quick, easy, and inexpensive St. Patrick's Day wall decor DIY, and it's going to include a couple of painting experiments you might want to try. So I started with a random round wall hanging from the Dollar Tree and painted the back side in a darker Kelly green. Now in a Valentine's DIY, I experimented with a marbling effect, and I wanted to replicate this look on the background piece. However, because the size of the piece, instead of putting the paint on the palette, I decided to try placing stripes of the lighter green and the white. The base paint was still wet because I wanted to bring that color into the mix as well. So for the original Valentine's piece, I used a fluffy makeup brush, but for the life of me, I could not find it. So I decided to try a face scrubbing brush, hoping that the stiff bristles would help create a striped look. Right away, I realized I had too much white paint, and any pressure I tried to use to break through to the darker green resulted in the other paints mixing more together. So I decided to cover the entire piece with the lighter colors and then add more green to bring out the darker color. Not exactly what I had envisioned, but I did like the result nonetheless. So I picked up this laser cut love sign at the Dollar Tree, and I gave the clover 2 coats of dark green and the letters 2 coats of the lighter green. Now while I do like this little sign, I honestly was a bit disappointed with the St. Patrick's Day selection of the laser cut wood, since there were several Valentine's Day options that I thought were super cute. Also, it had a bar type of thing on the bottom, which was actually on several pieces, and I honestly have no idea what it's for. I guess you could put some lettering or a prefab word on it, or even embellishments of some sort, but I chose to cut it off, which was easy to do with just a sharp box cutter. Once the paint was dry, I needed to add some character, so I decided to use my paint pen to outline the clover with a dot and line pattern. I put down the dots at about the same spot on each leaf and then connected the dots with lines. I thought about doing the same with the letters, but decided to try yet another experiment. I wanted sort of a smudgy, chalky outline look to the letters, so I used black paint on a cotton swab and drug it along the edge. Although some areas ended up being darker than others, and in a few spots the black spilled over a bit farther from the edge than I would have preferred, overall I was happy with how this turned out. The wall piece I was using for the background came with a hanger and 6 plain beads, so I decided to paint the beads in the 2 green colors used. And I used little wood matchsticks to hold the beads in place, and that worked great. I decided to frame the background piece in black to complement the love piece, and used a sponge brush to accomplish this instead of the cotton swabs. I then used hot glue to mount the love piece to the background. Now while I originally planned to use the jute hanger that came with the background piece, I decided to swap it out for a black cord to bring a bit more black into the piece. I strung the beads, tied double knots on the back, added a good amount of hot glue to keep them in place. I am super happy with how this turned out. If you found this video interesting, informative, even a bit entertaining, please help me build my channel by pressing the subscribe button and joining the Koala crew. No need to hit it, no need to smash it. Just a gentle touch is all you need to do. Thanks again for watching, and I hope you have a koality day.